All right, hello everybody. I just completed another set of Raiders tasks and I'm off on another regular raid. And here we go. So I've actually had a couple of raids since my last video. I had a regular raid that didn't go very well. There wasn't much I could do. I just went in and got what I could before the big one came. And then my last raid was a... oh, I can't really see your name. Zyar's base. My last one was a revenge raid. I've been getting very few revenge raids lately, and I hope it's not because of the skill that I've been getting. But anyways, the last one was a revenge raid, and the base was the world's smallest raid ever. And I was going to post it, but I ran out of storage space on my phone and the video got messed up. But it was a 3x3 level 1 wooden base, and that was it. And surprisingly, there was some decent loot in there. So, all right. I'm also recording this with my headset that I bought, so we'll see if it's any better. So far, all wooden walls. Looks like a big level 1. Okay. Sacrificial chest. So a skulls pattern chopper. This is a good sign. And nothing really in there. I could take your gas. So I might come back for that. And I'll just finish up walking around. And my chopper is up on the top right. Okay, so going with the usual. We're going right here. Okay, well, at least it's not stone right on the other side. That could be a good thing. You never know when somebody's just honeycombed a chunk of their base and you just happen to be walking in that chunk. And now we make it to the stone. Okay. So let's go ahead and get ready to do a little fighting action. It's taking him a while to get around the base. There he is. And that's as far as I'm going to get. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I don't think I'm going to be doing much more in this base. I think I'm just going to settle with what I got here. This guy could definitely have some better loot deeper in. I'll just go ahead and bring up my next wave and... Whoa, all right. I could have just got crazy lucky and found his absolute best stuff right here. You are coming home with me. Yeah, that game's a little laggy. I couldn't even back up right there. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. I'd like to say this is why I always come in from the left right here like this. But, you know, I really am just lucky. So I just got huge amount of goodies right here. Let's pick the best stuff to take back. And, you know, fully modded. Shotgun maybe. For sure the floppy. Oh, there's another chest here. I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah. That's what I was worried was going to happen. Well, unfortunately, I had to heal a bunch right there, which means I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to take a long time to die. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up and do all my usual stuff, and I will meet you guys back here when I come back. All right. Oh, and I guess I'll do this right now while I'm waiting. And it is... Oh my gosh, dude. Whatever. All right, I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay, so while I was waiting for my water meter to go way down, I went ahead and dropped off all my stuff in the chests, and I'm coming right over here to die. I am taking this stuff back. This is the best loot. And I'm going to leave my body right here for quick access as I'm leaving. I also went ahead and siphoned off the gas that was in his chopper. And so now I'm set up. I'm going back to my base. And I'm going to get geared up, and I will meet you back at his base in just a minute. Okay, so I'm back at my base. I decided to get geared up just like this. I brought some used up SWAT armor. This should be plenty to tank whatever hits I might have to tank, which I'm not risking much on this raid. So I got my military backpack, and I decided to bring one C4. Depending on where my noise is, I'm probably going to at least look through that wall. And so I'm just going to drop this stuff off, and I'll be back over at the raid. Okay, and so what I did was I went ahead and loaded up the chopper with the best guns. I got some of his gas. And then I loaded my body up with all this stuff. So this keeps my inventory open and ready to grab whatever I can grab. And then when I leave, I could easily get to my guns and run out of here. First thing I did when I got here was I dropped off my C4 in his truck because I didn't want to have any accidents while I was sorting through everything. So I'm still gonna actually keep that there just for the time being because I haven't got my axes yet. Now I've already defeated all 3 waves, so I'm just keeping my SWAT armor on at the moment. This is the stuff I'm not taking. Doing pretty good on melee weapons, so I'm not really worried about that. I also don't need any healing supplies, and 1 red ticket's not worth it. I'm going to take my axes. And And a lot of people might want to take these yellow tickets. I already have a ton of them from previous raids. I mean, if I could find that many red tickets, oh, for sure, I'd be taking that. So now it's safe to take the C4. If I had had the C4 on me, I would have likely blown something up while I was digging through those chests, so always got to be careful. I have no idea where I'm at on my noise meter, but I'm going to go ahead and pop a wall and we'll see what happens. Now, normally I say don't ever go through doors, but what happens in this instance here is if I blow up a wall that has a chest, I don't know what my noise is. I guess I could take a quick look here. I'm at 75. So if I blew up this wall and there was a chest behind it, it would blow up the chest too, and I wouldn't have time to really... I think that would probably pull the big one in. I don't know if that's 24 noise, but that might cause the big one to come, and I want a little time to look around. So in this instance here, I'm going to blow up the door, and that will hopefully give me a little bit of time. Okay. So that's weird. Wonder why he has level 1 walls here. Like, are these just, is the center of his base got not, I don't know. So 91, I can pop one open and one more after that. Wahoo! Thank you very much. So at this point I can pop one more open. I'll probably just pop this one. And then I'm going to have to run like hell because it's not worth risking it on this one. So the gas is actually a little more valuable to me than any Glocks or anything like I have. It's even more valuable than any normal rifle. So I'm going to for sure grab this. We'll take you guys over an AK. And then we're going to... I've already got these in order, so... I'll just put you guys right here. And here, and here. And I'll toss a Glock. I'm also going to be tossing my food. So yeah, just one more. I'll get rid of my axes. Okay, so bye-bye to the axes. Let's see where we're at on food. Okay. All right, so I'm going for this one, and I'm running for it after that. I could pop this one too and try to wall trick him, but like I said, I'm not going to take any chances. I got way too many guns on this one. So here we go. And of course it does that. And I did not get stuck. Thank you very much. So there was just some SWAT armor in there. I didn't even think there was any full armor. I didn't really get a chance to look. The game was already getting really glitchy. And that's a perfect way to die right there. I was lucky the abominations were far away because I could have got pinned in there. So I'll pause it and, well, I'll just, we'll wait. So at this point, it's pretty, oh shoot, I screwed up. Okay, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go back out and delete my axe. All right, so unpause. I went ahead and just threw that axe in my body. So sorry, I missed that the last second there. So what I should have did was when I ran off the screen, I should have opened up my inventory and cleaned out my axe. But I just went to my body, I opened up my body, I took all the guns, I threw the axe in and swapped it for another gun, and there it is. So this is the biggest gun raid I've ever had. I am well stocked on guns, that is for sure. And as much as it would have been nice to find some circuits aren't that big a problem anymore. So getting a floppy and a ton of guns is a really good raid. Obviously, I am on the lookout for more cell phones and flash drives. That's always a priority now. And I didn't get any on that one, but that's perfectly fine. And let's go down. So I got 3 fully modded rifles. I think an AK, 2 M16s, and a floppy, and all of this. So that is about as good as it gets right there. I mean, short of getting like a bunch of scars and dual Berettas and trophy guns and all that. But as far as useful guns that I'm not just going to hoard as a trophy, this is about it. Probably the smartest thing was I should have swapped that and put the other 5 tanks in there. So that was a little whoopsie. No biggie. And yeah, so let's find out what a ton of guns and a floppy disk are worth. And we'll also look at the recycler. I did get another engine block here, if you didn't see that with me walking by. For now, I'm just going to dump this stuff in here, make a little room. Get out of here. Okay. We'll check the recycler. Another circuit. And we are officially at level 41. I've got 4% on my circuits now. And supposedly this goes up to level 50, and at that point you get 5%. So at the rate I'm going now, as you see, every time the cell phone's worth less and less. So it's going to be a while. I'm going to be running low on all my electronics by the time I get there. So what am I doing? Okay, so right here. Let's bring some bauxite. And I guess I'll drop off. I'll show you my circuit count here. So circuits are at 8, plus the 2 I got to unlock Sector 7, so I've had a total of 10 circuits from the recycler. I'm at 16 on my electronic components. I'm sorry, on my high-tech components. And my plastics are right there. I don't think the plastics, I just got a little self-heal. I don't know if you saw a little 5 on the thing, but I got that self-healing perk when you're at the base. So it's like every 10 minutes, apparently I get 5 health, which is, kind of whatever. Nothing special going on with the dogs, and I did find a female just earlier this morning, so they don't think much of guns. Wow. Whoa. Okay. So 4 bauxite is all it takes to satisfy them with all those guns and a floppy. And I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but I think the things that you take home in the chopper when you do the suicide trick don't count. So if I had found a ton of steel and floppies and circuits and brought that home on my first go around on the suicide trick, I think that is kind of sneaks it by these guys and they don't see it. So I don't even think they're counting my floppy here, but all those guns and the gas and everything is only 4 bauxite. So you can keep that. I'll give you 10 of these. I'll give you 2 of these. I'll give you 10 more of these. Good enough. I got plenty. I got another 3 heal. This is actually the first time I've seen that perk work. I definitely like the bunker perks the best. They are pretty sweet. All the health perks really help out a lot. I mean, just that 104 on my health, when that gets to 120, that's going to be a big deal. So super easy. 3rd floor is easy, and this is kind of actually ideal. I'd rather be doing that on hard mode. Oh, this one's so annoying, but whatever. The zombies are easy, and I haven't had the dealer in a while, but I'm reputation 140, and okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get all my stuff cleaned up and try to find room for these guns. I'm going to have to start trunking out my gun crates so I have more room. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope this headset worked out better for the audio, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye-bye.